Hello, it's Pat the Wildlife Guy. Today, we're going to talk about snakes. Now this is a juvenile black snake. And I've already been bitten 2 or 3 times today by this little guy. Normally, oh, there he goes. Normally, I would like to wear some gloves or use my favorite snake snatching tool, the handy snake grasper. You know, this thing is great if you're having to reach down a hole or up under some little thing and you're not sure exactly what species is underneath. Now I'm a feather and fur guy. I'm trained in feathers and furs. This is a whole new profession. I'm not a snakeologist, but I do snakes because it comes with the territory and people need me to. Now, this is a black snake. He's a constrictor. He does not have a big, nasty set of fangs. I've already been bit a couple times. He hit me right here. You can see there's a teeny little bit of blood, not a bad wound. And if you can see, there's little teeny white flecks in it, which are, can you see them? Little teeny snake teeth still stuck in my skin. Do not have big nasty teeth. This guy does not have a big set of fangs. In a venomous snake, he's going to have a set of fangs right here, which are hollow, and those are like a big pair of hypodermic needles. He sticks them in your skin, injects the poison. This guy, he has little teeny teeth, and they're all set backwards, so that when he bites the mouse, the mouse cannot pull forward out of his mouth. And they must be kind of loosely set in there to have stuck with me. But if you get him excited, you may get to see him bite me again. I'm really not a big fan of that. So anyway, how do you tell a poisonous snake from a non-poisonous snake? Well, if you want to really get up close, the pupils are an excellent indicator. If you can see, if I can get the camera to focus, little round pupils. If he has the vertical slit cat eye, that's a poisonous snake. Number 2, right up between the nostril, right between the nostril and the eye, there will be a little divot, a little pit. And that pit is the heat-seeking organ. It allows that venomous snake to be able to sense the body heat of a rodent. So, no pit, not poisonous. If this had a pit, I would probably not be doing this retake of this segment. We'd be heading on to the hospital and I'd be getting this little wound taken care of. Probably going to go inside and wash that out real good as it is. Okay, the other good identification point, if you happen to come up with a skin laying around in the house and there's no snake, you want to know, well, do I have a poisonous snake in my house or is it non-poisonous? For one, if you get the face part of it, you can look for the divot between the eye and the nostril. That's one way you can tell. Another way is the scale pattern. Across the belly, there's a single scale that runs all the way across the belly, all the way across. On the tail section, behind the anus, which is right here, you see how it's a little bit, there's a section right in here that gets a little bit, yeah, go for it. There you go. Give him a lickety-lick there, Mr. Snake. Okay, or Mrs. Snake. You really can't tell on a snake. There's nothing out there to tell you. Maybe some people better than I could, but you know, I'm not gonna kiss it and tell you. But anyway, see, it's a little narrower here. It kind of constricts. That's the anus right in there. Turn loose, please. Thank you. Thank you. That's gonna leave a mark. Anyway, he didn't like me touching his back end, I guess. Okay, so that'll be good footage. People are going to click on that now to see me get bit. Woo! So anyway, back here on this part back here, you got scales, as I was saying, scales running all the way across, and up on this part. Now, okay, wait, pause. Okay, when he gets all excited, you might be able to see. Okay, we'll talk about the butt end in a minute. Let's talk about the front end. See how narrow that head looks? Okay, well that looks non-venomous, okay? But when this snake gets all excited, he's going to swell the back end of this head out a little bit, and it has a very definite arrowhead-shaped look. So that can change. That is not the absolute best marker for identifying a poisonous snake. The arrowhead-shaped thing, I wouldn't go one way or the other. If in doubt, don't pick it up. Don't be kissing it, okay? Actually, a lot of people, a surprising number of people I read, actually do get bit on the lips, but I think there's probably a little bit of alcohol involved. Anyway, the back end of the belly part has scales going all the way across. This part on the back end, if you're looking at a skin, will have a double row of scales, and that'll tell you whether it's poisonous or not. Double row of scales on the tippy tail behind the anus. Well, hang around, I got a few cool little outtakes at the end. But first, before we go, remember, this is just the basics on handling snakes. If you have any doubts, don't go out there and start grabbing them yourself based on just a few minutes on this video. If you need help with your snakes, give us a call. This is Pat the Wildlife Guy with the Wildlife Company. Hope this was a help to you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Please subscribe. Dude will work with me. Do not bite me. Thank you. Okay. On the bottom of the... Please oh, I don't want to get bit in the face. Just a moment of doubt. Ow, he bit me. You little booger. Trying to benefit your kind. Here, don't. Ow, you're biting me again.